Maturing is realizing she was a terrible mother to Chris and a toxic wife to Julius. I think if you were young and you watched Everybody Hates Chris, I don't think it really takes you maturing to realize she was like a terrible mother to Chris. Like, anytime Drew and Tanya would blame Chris for anything, she would always blame Chris. Never get on to Drew and Tanya. She would get on to Drew and Tanya just like very small instances. Like, I can't remember the times that she got into them, but anytime they would blame Chris, she would always take their side. Terrible. Now, maybe you can find little instances of her actually being a good mother towards Chris and Drew and Tanya, but I'm mostly focusing on Chris because that's what I would say she was like a terrible mother to, is Chris and not Drew and Tanya. But overall, throughout the entire show, she was really just not a good mother to Chris. It just was so sad to see sometimes. I know it was a joke, but man, like, it was so bad. I remember this one episode where she freaking threw out Chris, or Chris decided to leave, and she was like, okay, like, go ahead and leave, because Chris didn't want to clean up after Drew and Tanya. And she was like, no, Chris, you do it. And it's just like, this is how, and keep in mind, this is how some people's mentality are. This is how some parents are. Like, you got other kids who are getting grown enough to where they could do their own stuff, but you're making one other child take up after them. Like, it was so like, it just solidified what kind of mother she was throughout the entire show, man. It was just terrible. Like, I wish I could have saw more instances of where she would get told off of how bad of a mother she was in this series, but yeah, it is what it is. You guys tell me your thoughts on this.